Team stream, it's FUTTradingTips here once again. Hope you're all well. Got some things to go through with you today. I believe UCL cards will be out tomorrow. I'm 99.9% sure of this. Obviously I can't be 100% because I'm not EA, but it's got to be in the schedule, guys. It was already released accidentally about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, which is a long time to wait. And I'll tell you what I believe are going to happen to these UCL cards, because this year, obviously last year they were +1 rating on the others. This year they're the same rating, so I'll tell you what I think is going to happen as well, and how they are going to work this year. So let's give you a little update on the objectives first before we go anywhere. We're only 18,000 away from Zaha, and I've still got a good bit of XP to get. So what's that? It's like 4 grand. So we're going to be about 14k away from Zaha, which is fantastic. I actually had this pack last night and opened it. I went for the I think it was La Liga Prime Players, and it was pretty poor, to be honest. Let's just open up my Twitch ready for you all, guys. As always, if you are new, please subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. Appreciate the support. And yeah, we'll go through a couple of different things, investing, etc. And obviously we've got UCL marquee matchups tomorrow, which is where I believe that these cards are going to be given out as it was last year. So yeah, let's get straight into it then. There's the objective stuff you can see. I still got quite a bit to do. What kind of transfers have I got here? Been selling a lot of different things, only small little things, little silvers, just some golds, you know, Man United players I picked up a while ago, some Arsenal players, just stuff that's needed for the SBCs. I've had to cancel it because I've been investing in all sorts of stuff, and I still need to do more actually. What I might do is get rid of some of this stuff off my transfer list a second before we go anywhere. We'll possibly pick up some viewers, hopefully. Take him. Leave him. I used to do this last year, if you remember watching my videos from last year. He's a duplicate, okay. Let's just do the next page then. Try and clear some of this room because I'm going to need to invest in some more potential UCL marquee matches. That didn't work well though. I don't think any of those went. I want to keep him there, and I got him definitely, so I'll keep him there as well. So yeah, hopefully you've all been well. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I also played Weekend League this weekend. Didn't get to play all the games though, which was a shame. If I did, I could have finished a bit better than I did. I'll show you what I did finish in a second. Yeah, 1-2 back considering I didn't have a whole lot of time. I had basically a few games Friday night, a couple of games on Saturday, 2 or 3, and then I'll play the rest Sunday. So I played about 16 games on Sunday. To be honest, I couldn't bring myself to play any more. It was a long old day, but I'll show you what I finished in a second. I believe I had 6 games left to play. I played 24 games this weekend. And as you know, probably if you've seen me in the past, guys, I'm not the best FIFA player either. So obviously that makes things a little bit more difficult. We've got 6 spaces, so that's okay. So in terms of FUT champs, I'm not sure if I can show you actually where I finished. There it is, silver 1. So quite happy with that. 11 wins out of 24 games. I'd have loved to get 14, but I really couldn't push myself any further. I played a lot of games. It was quite difficult. Anyone we know in here? Let's have a look. You're him. Not sure on the others so far. No names that ring a bell anyway. Fair play if you went 30-0 or 29-1. I mean, that's a good effort. That is fair play. So yeah, as I've said, UCL cards are probably dropping tomorrow. Let's have a little look at their prices. Anyone panic selling them? I haven't seen anyone talking about this. I believe it's nailed on, to be honest. This is going to happen. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, you're looking at about 5k. These will probably be out tomorrow. I'd say 99.9% sure on this one. So yeah, people who are holding on to these cards, sell them off as soon as you can. They're not going to be worth nothing tomorrow. Once EA drop this, that's them cards down to a K or something like that. So they're not going to require them in the UCL marquee matchups, I wouldn't believe. I mean, you can never be sure with EA because there's not many on the market and they shouldn't have been already. And they're probably going to be in packs, and they're also going to be in, or they may not be in packs, they may just be in the SBC packs actually, like a UCL 3 player. They may do the UCL upgrade as well. What you need to know though, basically, golds on the market could be affected because people will go for the shiny blue version. Let me move my chair a little bit. It's better. People will go for the shiny UCL version of that card. Due to it looks nicer really. There's not much difference. I believe these cards will be able to be upgraded. My theory is they're going to do a team of the round, a bit like the team of the week, I think, personally. It's all my opinion. If it comes right, you can all follow me and call me a legend or whatever you want to do tomorrow. But yeah, so I think it's going to be like the team of the week, and they're going to have the team of the round. So whoever plays well in match day 2 will make it into the team of the round, and then their card will get upgraded. It may be a +1 upgrade or a +2 or something like that. I can't imagine it would be anything major. But that will really spice things up a bit, I think. I think that's how they're going to approach it personally, instead of like the UCL live cards they had last year. I don't know if they're going to ditch those. Team of the group stage, who knows? Maybe they'll do a team of the group stage, but they'll just give those cards a big push, a big upgrade, instead of doing team of the group stage. They'll just push those cards right up. So yeah, I think investing wise, we need to look at it once it's released. I'm not going to go too heavy into it at the moment, just in case anything changes, and it doesn't happen. You know what EA are like, they may forget to pull the plug again tomorrow, as they do. So anyway, UCL marquee matchups, we do know that is, well, you never know with EA, you're probably late again. This is a 99% chance of happening. Don't be alarmed if the UCL marquee matchups isn't up at 6 PM. Sometimes they drop this during the Champions League match around 8 o'clock, something like that. So just so you're aware, don't panic if you don't see it up. Let's have a little look, see who we've got then for the UEFA Champions League tomorrow night. I've already invested in some. The big game everyone is talking about is Chelsea and Ajax. For me, that would be in 100%. But EA are very savvy this year, and they are noticing people investing in things. So if they are seeing a high, a lot of high investing in Chelsea and Ajax, they may go a different way to this, to be honest. Let's have a little look. I think cards are about that price. Yeah, they're about £1,000, okay, just so you know. 950 maybe if you're lucky. Anything under that is decent price. Just be careful who you invest in. Try and invest in the higher rated players or the rares, just so the money's kind of safe really. If you invest in players like Mount, they're going to be going for like 500-600 coins if they aren't in the SBC. Ajax seem a bit more expensive. Yeah, I think they're about £1,000, 1,001 maybe, something like that. Yeah, you can snipe at £1,000 though, so it's not too bad. So that's one of the games. Everyone's investing in that one. Everyone believes that's coming. I think it'll be in, but I wouldn't like to say 100% it will. I'm going to do my predictions as well in this video, just in case it doesn't. I don't want to tell you, yes, this is definitely going to be in. EA will notice people are investing heavily in this and may decide to go with something else. So the games we've got are Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Zagreb. Personally, just pick up one or two of each of those. I wouldn't invest heavily. I don't think they're going to be in. There's always a chance, but have a look. They're cheap, I believe. Yeah, you can get this guy on 350 bids, and there's one or two others, I think, as well. Pretty sure there is. Pretty sure there's a defensive mid, Stepanenko, and somebody else as well. Okay, let's change the plan. Yeah, you got Kritsov, Stepanenko, Junior Moraes. Just bid 350, 400 on those. Nothing more than that, just to cover yourself. So then we've got the Croatian League, which will be the same game, Dynamo Zagreb. They may do 4 matches, they may do 2 actually for the UCL. There's a good chance of 4, but it's probably 3. Again, you bid in 350, 400 on all of these as well, just in case. Don't go too mad on them. I wouldn't. Just cover yourself in case the SBC comes, and then suddenly you want to do the SBC and you've got to pay 10 grand each. You don't want to be doing that. So I wouldn't invest in it in terms of it's going to be coming out, because it's probably not, but there's a good chance. One I think that could actually be included, that a lot of people have overlooked, is Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen. It's a pretty decent game. I think Atletico Madrid have been in something recently as well, so there's a chance that could happen. I can't remember if they were in the last marquee matchups though. I don't think they were. I think they were in normal marquee matchups. Let me just check. I want to get my facts right, guys. I don't want to give you false information. They don't generally do back-to-backs, which is why Inter Milan's probably not going to be in this time round. Let's have a look. I can't remember who's in marquee matchups now. Atletico were in marquee matchups, so there's a chance they could be in UCL, to be fair. I wouldn't be 100% on it, as I say, but I think there's a chance they could be in. You're looking at Atletico players, how much are they at the moment? You're not looking at that price, I'm sure of that. Okay, you may be able to snipe for about 850, 900. Try and go for rares is your best bet, just in case. Or like Aidan, he's 81 rated. He's quite safe anyway. Pick up a few of those. And Leverkusen are really cheap, I believe. Yeah, Leverkusen aren't too bad. 800 coins you can snipe, and if you can get players like Volland, CL, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, if you can get players like Volland, I think they're very, very safe investments. Next game's got us Man City and Atalanta. Again, I think there's a high chance this gets in, to be fair. But you can pick up a nice little player called Claudio Bravo. I'd pick up golds, though I wouldn't pick up anything else other than golds in case there's a gold requirement. I think there's a good chance this one gets in. I'm pretty sure you can get these type of players on like 800 bids. Him, Phil Foden and Zinchenko. So that's what I would do if I was you on that one. Atalanta. Obviously Zapata's a nice one. I'm not sure what type of price he is at the moment. Oh, there's a lot of players here. And again, I think they're nice and cheap. Did I invest in these? That's the question. I don't think I did. No, I don't think so. I got one or two anyway, but we'll take him in. No, I didn't think he was a duplicate. I'm glad he's not. I think I might have a Pasalic. No, I haven't. That's what I'm going to go for with them. I'm not going to invest too heavy in Atalanta, just in case it doesn't come up. I've got 4 or 5 players in there. If I use 1 or 2, I can make 20, 30 grand. That's that's fine for me. So I'm quite happy with that. You do what you want on that. Good chance of that one being in. Then we've got Real Madrid and Galatasaray. I think this one's got a decent chance actually. You're not going to get it for 450. This seems to be heavily invested in as well. So just bear that in mind. EA could look at that and go, no, we're not going to do that one. Just in case they don't like things heavily invested. You're looking at 950, and to be honest, I try and make it a rare player if you can. Or look at some bids. I've got a few of these actually. I've got let me check what I've got in my club. It's going to be not a too long video, guys, but obviously I want to make sure you're well prepared and well stocked up, ready for this tomorrow night. Obviously they're not going to drop every game, that's why I say just grab 1 or 2 of each or whatever, something like that. And yeah, I've only got Mariano actually and a Silva, so, and Nacho actually. I got Nacho as well. Picked him up for a nice price earlier actually. Let's see if I can get another card like him. He'd have been perfect. Do a little bit of sniping. They're already gone anyway. Why is it showing me stuff that is already gone? I have no idea. Again, choose your opportunity. You don't have to do it now. You can do it another time. I'm going to leave Real Madrid for now. I've got enough to cover me anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that. Galatasaray is another one then. Obviously the same game they play in Real Madrid. What type of price are we looking at? I haven't done Galatasaray actually, but I've got a few players already. What can you get? No, you can get some for 700 or cheaper. Oh, I have done Galatasaray, sorry. I haven't picked up any rares though. Let me just have a drink of water, guys. Feel dehydrated today. Right, so you got Olympiacos and Bayern Munich. Bayern have already been in, I believe, and they went extinct pretty much. So I really can't see them doing them again. But as I say, just in case, we'll cover ourselves. We'll just buy 1 or 2 of each, just in case. You're gonna get one of these on 350 bid, I'm sure, or maybe 300 if it's a 75 rated. Now I will bid on this guy and him. And that'll do. If I get those two, I'll be quite happy. I don't think it's going to be in. I wouldn't be investing in this personally. I'm just doing it to cover myself, and if you want to do the same, you can. Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work out, is it? Ulrich's nice and cheap. I mean, he's always got to stock up on. One or two of him in the club anyway, to be honest. He doesn't really go far in price. He's not going to drop much more than that, you know, because buying always end up in something. Investing hasn't worked fantastically this year, so I think UCL market matchups is where we need to really take advantage of it to make sure we're on things. So I've at least got one Ulrich in my club. Let's see if I've got anything else. The next game we're going to look at is Club Brugge and PSG. Yeah, basically we've got Ulrich. So if they ask for more than one buy-in player, we're in trouble really. But I'm going to go where they're not going to ask for buy-in again. I'm going to take a gamble. It's up to you whether you do the same as I say. You can do whatever you like. I'm just preparing you ready for it. One of these is dupe, great. Filling that list up already. So we've got Club Brugge and PSG. I'm pretty sure I've already invested in PSG for something and it didn't come up, so I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, PSG was sorted. We got Courtois, Sergio Rico and Choupo-Moting. I think I've got a few Choupos as well. Club Brugge. I can't remember what league they're in, to be honest. This one, I think, isn't it? Why can I not remember what league Club Brugge are in, guys? This is terrible. No. Romanian? I mean, they've been around for years. How can I not remember what league Club Brugge are in? Oh, Belgium. Of course they are, yeah. I looked on my iPad and I was looking at the badge and I was like, I didn't look at what league it was, but yeah, I couldn't remember. Belgian league, of course they are. Well, we don't have any, right? We'll get one or two of these. So it's just covering ourselves really. I'm not going too crazy because obviously I want to make a profit, and if I invest too much in in players, this is interesting. People obviously believe this one could be in there. Okay, it's 550. I'm not really happy with that, to be honest. I wanted 400 actually, but there we are. Don't know why, guys, but I have a strange feeling this one could make it in. Something's telling me that it's going to be this game. Okay, we'll go with that and see how we get on. We got Tottenham and Crvena Zvezda. I don't know what league they're in, to be honest. I have no idea. No, they're called Red Star Belgrade. Of course they are. They're not a bad side, actually, Red Star Belgrade. That's why I don't know who they are, because of the name. Serbian champions, is it? Yeah. Don't even think we got them in the game. Let's have a look. The Serbian league, I believe, is not in. If it's not, we know that one's not going to come up, so we'll know in the A they'll add the league. No, that's not going to be in. So that's good news. At least we know one game cannot be in, and it's the Tottenham game, so no investing in Tottenham players, please. Juventus Locomotive, there's a chance on that one, I think. I will do my predictions at the end as well. I'm going to do a 2-game prediction if it's 2 games, and a 4-game if it's 4, because it could be a 4-game. Right, these are nice and cheap. Oh, no one. Bit of trouble for you guys. Okay, you can get all these for 400, so 350 on the bids. Probably got a few of these, that's the only thing I would say. Just the 3, I'm not going to go too nuts again. Juventus is obviously the other team in that game. Let's see if that's being invested in much. Oh, they're playing Monte Carlo, aren't they? I don't think they've been in anything yet. Got Bentancur there. Pick up a few of those. We've got Ajax and Chelsea, which we've gone through already. Leipzig and Zenit. I don't think that's in, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to pick up 2 of each. They're not Russian, are they? Well, are they Russian? Yeah, they are Russian. I have a feeling they're not in the game. Yeah, Zenit is Russia, yeah. St. Petersburg, of course it is. No, they're not in the game. We got Slavia Praha and Barcelona. There's a chance these may get in, I think. Slavia Praha, okay. Now then. Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a good chance these may get in, guys. I'm gonna invest quite heavily in this one. This is one of my predictions. I haven't got gold on, have I? They got like 3 gold players by the looks of it. Oh no, they got some rares actually as well. They got this guy. These are safe investments as well, just so you know, guys. Very, very safe. You're not going to lose any money on these. I think that will do. We got a 3 or 4 to sell on if we need to. We'll look at Barcelona. Barcelona haven't really been in anything yet as well, which makes me think there's a good chance this could get in actually. Carlos Alena's nice and cheap too. Could have probably bid a bit cheaper on players like Carlos Alena, but let's have a look. 600 on the bids. Is he the only one? Yes. We're not going to get any of these bringing a bid anyway. I think I've already got some though, to be honest. I think Barcelona was one I invested a while ago for something and it didn't, I think it did come up, but I don't think the prices went up, which was interesting. Got Junior Firpo there, I got Carcelina and I got Ludovic Hiss as well. How many spaces we got? Not many. And we've won a lot, oh Jesus. Okay, let's sign them all. Right. We got 6 duplicates, we'll sort them after. We got Red Bull, Salzburg and Napoli, so we got Austrian League. I may get some more Barca players, but we'll see how I get on. nobody's investing in these smaller teams, and I think it's not really wise. 500 the cheapest. Okay, I think people are investing in this one actually. They're playing Napoli. I don't see it happening, but there's a chance. People obviously believe there's a chance. There's a few people investing in this team. How is that affecting Napoli as well? Not much. We go for some non-rare Napoli players then. Take in for 450. I mean, it's a bit of a bargain, to be honest with you. At least it doesn't lock you there before like it used to. That'll do for them. But Genk and Liverpool. Liverpool have been in a few things. I don't think that's going to pop up. How much are players from Liverpool, out of curiosity? Cheap. I think I've already got Adrian and maybe somebody else, so I'll probably just carry on. Won't invest in them. I'll have a look at Genk just in case. Few people are buying some players from Genk. Herdovsky. I don't want to invest too heavily in these. I don't think this is going to be in there either. Let me just check my club to see if I got any others. Just in case they ask for 2, which they may. I've got 4 players, that's fine. We got Inter Milan and Dortmund. Inter were in it last time, but this is a big game, Inter Milan Dortmund. I mean, if I was to pick a game, it would be Inter Milan and Dortmund, which means I need some players from Inter Milan. Dortmund, yeah, I've already invested in those for something previously. We'll pick up some Inter players. I'm a bit short on Inter players anyway, so I think hopefully they're not too expensive. I think I'll get away with it. I hope. Maybe not. Okay. I can deal with 800 coins. That's absolutely fine if I can get players for that. 750 would have been even better. Great stuff. Alexis Sanchez 750 is a good price. Again, no risk because he's rare as well, as I was saying to you guys. And I pick up 3 or 4 of these just because I know they have been in before, but again, I think this is a big game personally. Problem is, he's trying to snipe them. Great stuff. But yeah, they don't generally do back-to-backs. Which is why I'm not going to put them in predictions, but there's a chance they could make it. Cagliardini there as well. One more player from Inter. No, I want a different one really. We would have been the one I wanted. Nice Italian link as well. Good rating. Oh, we got him for 400. No risk in that, so I'm happy with that as well. Okay then, we're done on Inter Milan as well. 2 games left to look at. We got Lille and Valencia. It's not a terrible game. It's not the best game you're ever going to see. Two players. Yeah, I think I'm alright with that. Right, so we're going to go for Valencia. They've already been in something, I believe. there's a chance it could come in Scream as well. We're going to have Scream stuff tonight, I would have thought as well. We had content on a Sunday, which was unbelievable. Well done to EA on that one. It was a nice little change. I don't think anyone really expected it. Easy, nice and cheap. I'm going to take a Kangin Lee if I can get him as well. Again, I'm not going to go too heavy on this. It's more of a case just to cover myself. I don't think it's going to be in. Don't buy it accidentally now, please. Okay, so I'll do on them. And the last game we got to look at is Benfica and Lyon. I'll check my club for any of those as well. I believe there's a potential this one could be in. It's a bit of a weird one, but sometimes you like to go with a strange game. There's a good chance this one makes it in, I think. I got enough Lyon, have I got Benfica? And now I'm going to do my predictions once this is finished, and I'll wrap the video up. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a follow and subscribe on YouTube if you did enjoy. I got enough Benfica as well, so I'm happy with that. So, okay, in closing then, in terms of marquee matchups, as I say, I believe the UCL cards will be released tomorrow night. You know, prepare yourself for that one. There's not much to do really. It's a case of seeing how the market gets on. As I've said previously, I believe these are going to be upgraded as per round. I don't know why they didn't do it for the first round. Maybe they weren't ready or something like that. And then I think we'll have something similar to Team of the Week, and we'll get that every time there's a UEFA Champions League games played. Every round of Champions League games. So I believe that's what's going to happen. In terms of games, obviously we got Shakhtar Donetsk, Dynamo, Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen, Man City, Atalanta, Galatasaray, Real Madrid, Olympiacos, Bayern, Club Brugge, PSG, Tottenham and Red Star Belgrade, Juventus, Lokomotiv, Ajax, Chelsea, Leipzig, Zenit, Slavia Praha, Barcelona, Red Bull, Napoli, Genk and Liverpool, Inter Milan, Dortmund, Lille, Valencia, Benfica and Lyon. So in terms of games we can't have Tottenham and Red Star Belgrade as they're not on the game. Also, we can't have Leipzig and Zenit St. Petersburg either. So that leaves us the rest. If we have two UCL marquee matchups, I think the games are going to be... if I'm looking at this... Man City, Atalanta. And I do think it will... Oh, will they do two Premier Leagues? Slavia, Praha and Barcelona. They are my predictions for a 2 game. If it's a 4, I think they'll go Man City, Atalanta, Galatasaray, Real Madrid, Slavia, Praha, Barcelona, Inter Milan and Dortmund. But again, there's a few games that could get in there. Club Brugge, PSG is a good potential in that one. Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen, there's potential in that one. Even Juventus and Lokomotiv. I think the rest, maybe Benfica, Lyon, I think the rest, there's not much chance of them being in. So hopefully you've enjoyed the stream and the video. Thanks for watching as always. Follow the channel on Twitch, as I say, and follow the YouTube channel as well. Appreciate the support, guys, and I'll be back with another one soon. And hopefully you'll all make some good profit in what I've shown you from the UCL marquee matchups. And hopefully my prediction of the UCL cards being released tomorrow, not early released like the other day, will actually happen. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up as well. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. And I'll carry on sorting through all of this lot, really. Make sure I got the players, and happy days. Thanks, guys.